Hey guys, this is Chris with Omnidek. Thanks for checking out Omnidek.com. In this video, I'm going to show you just how powerful the Omnidek Insights can be for your employees. An Omnidek Insight is a conditioned data point that is going to create an actionable or an interest point for me. So this is kind of separate from work process. This would be something that I may just want to monitor as part of my normal course of business. I usually give these two examples. So for the first would be like, imagine a chief financial officer who's not really involved in the work processes. They're a little high up, but they do want to know anytime somebody requests to buy something over $1,000, or anytime somebody codes an expense report to a miscellaneous GL account, right? They should never code it to a miscellaneous GL account. The other alternative would be like, okay, let's take a daily report out in the field. I may be the maintenance supervisor. I don't really care about that daily report unless a piece of equipment is marked down, right? And then if it is marked down, I want to know about the odometer reading, the condition, maybe the pictures, does it have gas? All of those things I may want to know based upon my interest point. So we set up these little filtered data points based upon the individual level, and I can sit back and subscribe to it. And Insights uses real-time monitoring to see activity as it's happening. So these are all of my insights that I keep track of. I'm pretty diligent, so I don't get a whole lot of new ones, but this kind of shows you I've got 5 new office requests that are out. I like to just review when people are going out of the office. This is kind of how I see that inside of my inbox, or inside of my insights. To drill down a little bit more, if I wanted to show you what an insight looks like, this gives me a listing of all of the activity that's going on inside of this insight. So for example, this is my expense report. These are all the expenses that I accumulate throughout a particular time period. This is the total, this is me, the date of the purchase, who I bought it from. I can see I have a total of $1,322 that I've been reimbursed for here. And if I ever want to drill back in and see one, I can simply click on the form, see the actual receipt, and then also see the conversation that led to it. Now, what's super cool about this is that I can filter and group based upon any of these criteria. So for example, if I did want to see something maybe based upon employee or based upon date, I can simply drag and drop and see this grouping. However, I can see all my expenses by date, for example. So super powerful little utility. I can also, let's say, for example, I want to see it by expense type, I can come in and say, you know what, okay, it's good I got $1,300 in expenses, but I actually want to see it based upon the expense type. So see, these are called groupings. Well, I can come into the filters and I can go into the total category, and I can say, okay, I want a summation on that particular grouping. I could also have an average, and maybe if we were getting average rating scores on a particular activity for an employee scorecard or something like that, I can do that. And then I simply apply the changes, and now I can actually see how much I'm spending on meals and entertainment, how much I'm spending on marketing and promotion, all right here inside of the system. So Omnidek Insights is a super valuable tool of being able to analyze and look at data on a granular level, being able to pivot and group that data however I see fit, and then also being able to kick it out to Excel if I just want to see it and maybe do further manipulation of the particular data that gets submitted through the forms. Tremendously valuable application, and we use Omnidek Insights for a whole bunch of different stuff inside of our company. So I definitely encourage you to continue exploring www.omnidek.com. Click that button on the top right if you'd like to give Omnidek a try to learn more about Omnidek Insights, the inbox, the form designer, and to start implementing your business platform on the Omnidek network.